Do you guys know how long it's been since there's been trains in the state?
I don't think they were brought back when the city was reopened.
Okay, because if you look at...
oh, hey.
Welcome.
Hi.
Oh,
I hope
shit.
you're doing
Oh.
well today.
Oh, hey, Anna. How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
Not too bad.
Come on in.
No train.
So if you follow the train tracks, it's up on East Joshua Road. So where East Joshua Road turns into Union Road, if you see there's that big grayed out building there, that's actually like a train repair yard. There's like a single, looks like it used to hold gas or something in there, but it's been in, I've gone there a few times and it's been there for quite a while. I mean, I don't know if it's something that can be moved and something placed underneath it, like an entrance or something like that, just to look like a normal kind of train maintenance kind of thing, but it's like that's one of the few that I've seen around. I think the only other ones I've seen around, I think, might have been up in Toledo, I think.
So, has anybody, excuse me, look down, south, where, Voodoo Place is, and Signal Street, Elysian Fields Freeway, and Abigail Avenue, in that area where Chum Street is, and where there's that, it looks like a port just going out. Has anybody investigated inside there?
Inside which part of it?
Inside, okay, it's like, if you look at, where it says Chum Street, that middle section there, where you go down and it looks like, Lorf Avenue or something, right? And then you see the darker gray area.
I mean, I just hear that referred to as an old, I guess it's an old security building. I don't know if anybody's
reference
there now.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I've heard. I actually went down there to look because somebody told me there were like some crates that have been opened.
Has anybody seen, people doing things there?
Besides breaking into cars?
There really aren't that many cars in that section, right?
Well, there's quite a few out.
Okay, people
in
pick
front
up
of it.
cars down there too. Well, in the area.
In the area, yeah.
Yeah. Assigned cars for picking up, so people are often hunting for them down there. It's how I ran into somebody there. But somebody that was in their area told me about the crates being opened.
Someone, kind of throwing it back in their direction again. Someone did once tell me that there was a bunch of FIB and police boats kind of circling around one of the areas around. I can't remember if it's around one of the ships or one of the ship docks down there.
Yeah, that might have been when they shut it down.
Months ago.
Yeah, they shut it down because of a slimy exposure. It's like because of the alien. They were investigating it. So they did shut it down. They were circling it.
If you look inside, you can't really go inside, but if you look inside, you can see what looks like a submarine.
Like just a little, private submarine type thing?
No, a big submarine.
Oh.
Okay. I had no idea.
Yeah, I haven't really spent enough time exploring around here. I feel like I'm just spending too much time working rather than going out and seeing other things.
Work's overrated. But it happens. Like there's so much that goes on. You have to try and force yourself to get out.
Mm-hmm. I know I know that searching through things, going through buildings that most people don't really know exist or you can get into, gas stations, things of that nature. Things that that's what I've been looking around at lately.
What's the weirdest thing you found so far?
The submarine.
Okay. You all look for the truth to stop a bit.
Personally, yeah, I'm looking to stop them.
Yeah, I don't really know stuff about what's happened here in the past, so yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I've only been here about 3 months.
I care because
Right,
I don't trust the
same.
government to protect us.
I care because I was around then and I saw a lot of what happened.
Do you guys know if anyone has anything planned for with regards to if the island shit happens again? Like, is there any like storage of things for like fighting back against people with the bunny masks and that, or?
I don't know. If it happens again, it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
There's no stopping if it's going to happen. If they
for
want it to
me-
happen, it will happen.
For me, I think they look, they got class 2s, they got like mind control basically. They're working with a lot of the stuff that we can't fight physically. So my angle is mental game. You know, I got to figure out why they want to do this and then, deconstruct that to understand how we can stop them from that aspect.
Maybe the answer isn't why.
Oh my god! The alien guy! Is that you?
Mm-hmm. I heard
Oh my
you were
god.
practicing alien stuff.
Yes! Oh my god, I thought you were dead.
I got some conspiracy on me too.
This is
Oh.
him? Is this the Terry?
Oh, Terry?
The one and
Ah.
only?
Flesh. Yep.
Oh, an
Flesh.
honor. An honor.
Spreading
Welcome.
propaganda.
T! T, it's Terry it's Terry, he's alive.
Huh?
Our alien guy.
Mm-hmm.
The one who
Wait, that's you?
it's him.
Yeah.
You're Terry?
Yeah.
Oh, big fan.
Sorry, I
Love
was
your
excited because I
notes.
thought you were dead. I thought they got you.
No, I was over there doing work.
Also, your work has
you
been
had it.
very
There's a
informational.
genuine one right there.
Ooh, I got a genuine handed to me Terry Baggins note. I'm keeping this one. I'm putting this one. I'm gonna laminate it.
That's real shit right there, buddy. So, what other conspiracies we got floating around? I'm willing to hear 'em.
Huh?
I said, what other conspiracies we got floating around? I'm willing to hear 'em.
Oh, so many.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I'm gonna be very kind of weird to use a video game reference for something, especially when it comes to this possible mind control stuff. So I am a massive Halo nerd, and there's this one story in one of the books of Sergeant Johnson who he wasn't able to be controlled by the flood because of something that had happened to him. He did something before way back when he used a whole bunch of plasma grenades. It ended up messing up his nervous system. So I'm wondering if these people come back again. What if you get tased and it just kind of like shocks your nervous system before they try to grab you? And then maybe it like disrupts whatever they're trying to do.
I
Like
do
some
not
sort of
want
electrical
another
shock or
excuse for
something like
people
that.
to tase me again.
They don't tase.
Well, no, I know, but it's like, what if, like, even if it's not getting tased, like, if you get like electric shock before they go and do that, is there a possibility of it shocking your system enough where what they have planned won't really actually work.
That could be a possibility.
It's like if we can't actually fight against them for whatever they're going to do, it's one of those things. It's like maybe looking at options of taking precautions and stuff like that, of things that might like disrupt what they're doing.
Then you need to find a way to prevent the drug from affecting you. It's
Maybe
That's
you
what
could
it
tase
is.
people while they're mind controlled. Maybe that would disrupt it.
I mean, that could be a thing too.
I mean,
Yeah,
it depends on how it's working, right? If you can disrupt the signal, if that's their, doing it, yeah, I guess, an electric shock could be effective.
Yeah, and it's not the white powder that they use when they kidnap you. I'll tell you that now.
What
It's
do they
something
use?
completely different. Whatever it is,
Oh yeah, yeah.
they will be right here, and you're down. You
Okay,
won't
so-
even know
so
they
it's just
come.
it's just a white
They will
powder.
come here, and you're down. You don't hear it. You don't feel it. You're down.
Okay.
But I think that's why the Munchables were a thing, was to make sure that people got that in them.
I didn't
so that
take
that
any
could happen.
Munchables. I didn't take any drugs. I didn't take any of the stuff that they were having people hand out. I didn't do any of that.
I mean,
I wasn't
we
infected.
saw the God program saying that it could just be in the food supply, just in general.
It was specific food from what people were saying.
I mean, maybe, or maybe it was all.
Then everybody in the city would have been, and not everybody in the city is infected. Or was. Yeah, I think
mean,
it's
I know a doctor.
the white
tested
powder
me
was
for
more of something
contagion.
in the fact of it's an unknown substance. It
Is
was
it?
tested and it's an unknown substance.
Do you guys know if there's any like security footage that's circulating around with regards to when these people got got taken and stuff like that to the island? Because I'm kind of wondering if because obviously hearing it's one thing, seeing it happen is something different. Wondering if there's a way I can get my hands on something to be able to view and watch.
Videos of it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because was this happening in the city or was it just happening up in the county and stuff like that?
It was happening everywhere.
Everywhere.
It was a cloud.
Okay.
The clouds came and got you. The clouds shocked you, and boom, you're gone. Those black clouds that are in those photos.
Okay.
So you had people that were kidnapping. You had people that were giving out the white powder. And honestly, if it was truthfully in the food system, they wouldn't have needed to kidnap people to have them give that white powder out. I mean, to be quite honest, it had to. Now, from what I understand, the white powder was in Jolly Ranchers from the machines.
God, Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck.
That's where it was in most of the food. Then there was, places maybe that you would have gone to purchase food at, had the powder and were putting it in their food.
Does that mean
But
they
it
were
was
in on it?
regular people that were doing it.
Were they in on it, or was it just a mistake on their
No,
part?
it was No, it wasn't that they were doing it of their own free will, for the most part. I mean, some may have been.
Did the Munchables thing happen before the island or after?
Munchables was before.
But something that I was thinking of is so you can like say mark people with say like radiation or maybe certain other things that could be maybe detectable by other people. And it maybe if you have select people who have say ingested certain things, they would give off either I don't know pheromones or something along those lines that could be traced, and that could be a way that maybe the Munchables could just have been a way of tracking people so that they can be easily found for taking or anything like that.
I don't know that they. Well. I'm just gonna say, if they want you, they'll find you. And they don't need Munchables.
All right. But yeah, I still think maybe we should look into things like, again, like the electric shock type thing to do. Like, if there's any sort of inkling where people start hearing that these people are doing this stuff, because who knows if it's going to happen again, but if it does start happening, like, could be something to try. Like, I'm going to try to see if I can do something like just get myself shocked, just see if that like
Well,
gets something with the nervous system to throw off whatever they're doing.
Very electrified, very. And when the clouds were around, the power would go out in the specific area the clouds were.
Oh shit! Okay. Would people's phones go out as well, or is it just the electricity and like say the lines and stuff like that around?
If you got shocked by the clouds, you went down, so you wouldn't have been able to try your phone anyway.
Okay.
And it was shocks.
Oh yeah, she disappeared pretty quick. Okay.
I missed what was sent. Because just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, she's just saying that she needed to leave right away. She'll be back next meeting.
Did
Sorry,
you get many?
I don't.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. What are you guys talking about? If you don't mind me asking. I've never come here
truth
before.
and the anti-truth. But everybody here seems to concentrate on the truth.
I just have yet to see a single thing about the anti-truth.
Like I've heard the name kind of thrown around, but I have no idea what it's. Now, could that be something that's like an opposing thing, or is that something that could be, the same group just, masquerading as an opposite?
Wait, are you talking about the truth as in the concept of the truth, or is the truth like a group or something?
It's an org. It's a group.
Yeah, group.
The truth is a person. The truth is a person. The anti-truth is a person.
I'm back.
The truth
I was
part of the
info
whole
dumping.
island thing? It's all very confusing to me. I don't know a lot about this stuff.
It's a lot. I just happened to be here when the TV thing got posted and people just started unloading a bunch of shit onto me.
Yeah. And that struck something with you, yeah? Which is good.
Like, I'll tell you now, if a cloud came here and showed up here, every single one of us would be down right now. Boom.
Someone was saying before that not everyone that the cloud came to was taken. Is
They
that
weren't
true?
taken,
But they
but
were
you
still
would go
shocked.
down. Oh, yeah.
Those people who weren't taken, did they did everyone taken? Did they have the food, or was there something different that they didn't do? Like, is there something that people can kind of pinpoint that might be a reason that they weren't taken, or was it just random?
Because they weren't interested in them. The clouds were different, all right? So the clouds, when everybody was taken to the island, it was everybody that was around, right? And those people that were still sleeping at home in their nice little beds, since they weren't around, they were sleeping, they weren't taken by the clouds. Then, when they would wake up, the whole city was empty. And they were scared. So they all went searching for people. Many of them went to the prison. Many of them went to the humane labs. People were searching for everybody that was missing. Because there was hardly anybody in the city.
It wasn't just ship 3,
So
was
imagine
it?
how scary that was, yeah. That you wake up and you feel like you're in a dream, and then you're hearing something that sounds like announcements. So these people that weren't taken, that were sleeping when all of that was going on and woke up, they woke up to an announcer announcing the games. And they didn't know what was going on.
Wait, games? That's the first time I've heard of games. Like, are we talking like Squid Game type stuff or something else?
More like survival of the fittest. And those who don't survive die.
Oh.
It was a way to test humanity. Are you going to help the person next to you? Or are you going to toss them to the wolves and let them die?
What if they were looking for something and those people in the end to use them later? Like my
Looking
friend said,
for-
he failed. They told him he failed his objective. They did say like he failed and he lacked a part of humanity they wanted to see or something.
Well, I chose to die so that someone else could take my place in the circle.
And that did what?
That person was able to live.
Right, and then they survived?
Well, I don't know how long they survived. I didn't keep tabs on them.
Okay. No, I'm just I here's my thing, right? If their experiment was to test people, like, and they made the right choice, there was no reward or anything, right? You still died, and the other person probably died eventually as well.
But we don't know what the right choice was.
But
We don't even know
the
that there
real
was a
issue here.
choice, right?
Right. No, exactly. So what's the truth being actually told here?
Which is what I'm trying to explain to you all. There is the truth, and there is the anti-truth. Both of them are very real.
Yeah. That page called Answers that kept saying, ask these people about the anti-truth and the truth. Jerry Callow, Greco, Moxie Maddox, and this guy named Todd. I didn't believe that I've seen something that confirms that he was in an incapacitated state, rambling about the anti-truth in December of 2023. So it's something that goes way back, man.
Mm-hmm.
I may have just thought of something I hadn't told anyone, but somebody that was on the island that did have a pathogen, like maybe a couple months ago, intercepted a package that was intended for somebody, and he shot that person and stole it from them. It was a suppressed pistol, and it was a phone they took from him that he was getting information from the truth about a target or like doing something. That's all I know about that, is that don't know why they gave him a gun and had him to carry out something, but he never did it. Don't know. They definitely target people for sure. And I do remember them asking on Twinsta, calling out certain groups and people to seek their truth. Like the Bastards, Osiris, stuff like that. They never beckoned for us though, as the Hellions anyway. I just watched from a distance and started driving around trying to find these locations.
I will say, I think the other aspect of the island that I've heard that was odd was apparently after people were eliminated, they were then forced, or I guess, I don't know, they had the ability to like vote people out and like also just like watch what's happening.
Wait, what do you mean vote people out?
I don't know. Apparently,
it
one
wasn't
of the
vote people
activities.
out. It was which circle were you going to turn off?
Oh.
Which group were you going to have get a clue? And people watched it on big TV screen.
Did people actually play along, or did people just decide not to participate and not like say vote or whatever?
There were some that participated and some that didn't.
Because I mean, maybe that was the actual thing that they were looking at, is what people in those positions would do.
A DOC member. No, actually, it was a police officer. Gave up his life for the person who, quote unquote, won the event. The very final. And then the person that won the event was killed anyway. Because in order to have won the event, you would have had to have been very, I'm going to survive no matter what happens to anybody else.
So, like, in the end, that's all they were gonna have the goal to be, no matter what, though, right?
It didn't matter. We were all going to die, right?
Right.
Like, die, but we didn't die.
Well, I
and
guess
people
apparently
say it was a
somebody-
hallucination. All right? But my thought is, how could so many people have the same hallucination?
Yeah, it's
How
not
could
usually the way that
so many
hallucinations work.
people, have the same dream? It wasn't a hallucination.
Yeah, sounds a bit too complex to have everyone imagine that kind of thing.
Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, I think that came down to the mind control aspect of it.
I mean, is there anything y'all found that like correlates that would have got you kidnapped in the first place? You know, like a note? Did they leave you some kind of message?
From the DOC person that I know that were taken on that day, they quite literally just said that they didn't get anything. That they were quite literally just the cloud or whatever just kind of come and just kind of scoop them up. Because a lot of them were actually inside the cafeteria with all the doors locked and everything like that. So I mean, to get in there, you'd have to have some sort of key, anyways. And they were still being able to be taken out of that secure area.
Okay, so what have we found out about the cloud? Has anyone noticed any new like weather radars popping up or anything crazy? Like besides
Sir,
the
an
helicopter
uptick
photos
in
I saw?
rain. Yeah, I mean, just the fog and rain has been upticked recently.
I have to think about something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think something that should be worked on is there should be a couple different options kind of laid out for regards to things that would potentially interfere with the whole thing. Like again, like say from the electric shock kind of thing, maybe some other things. Maybe if people who were asleep weren't taken, maybe I don't know, maybe talk to some doctors or something like that. Where if there's like an auto injector that could like maybe just like knock you out as soon as you kind of take the auto injector. I don't know how quickly it would take effect, but it's like if you see that, you know, say quote unquote the cloud or these people and stuff, if you hit yourself with that auto injector and knock yourself out, maybe that would potentially keep you from being taken as well.
Knocking yourself out make it easier to get
Yeah,
kidnapped.
I don't know if that's gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those things. It might not make a difference, but also might make a difference because the only it's like if you come up to when it comes to decision making, if you come up to a stop sign, you got a left or you got a right. You need to make a choice. You need to either go left or you need to go right. Because if you just sit there at the stop sign and do nothing, then you're not going to have any sort of change on the outcome at all.
Nah, I'm making a U-turn.
He's on to something. A little bit of protection ain't hurt no one. Remember, they used to throw tinfoil hats on back in the day. Like, maybe we need to find our tinfoil hat from the cloud.
Exactly.
But based on, somebody said it was shocking, right? The cloud. So maybe like an EMP weapon could be some sort of solution in that regard.
I mean, it's definitely true. Although I think EMPs are usually pretty large, but I mean, again, it's an idea. It's
Right.
still an idea. It's one of those things where, if say this event, whatever kind of comes around again, and people get taken, if we have all these different options kind of on the table, maybe one of 5, maybe one of 10 of those ideas will work, and then that way we kind of know and understand of a way that we can protect ourselves for the next time that this kind of comes around.
Yeah, but the problem is we gotta find this fucker floating around, then we gotta start testing theories, you know what I mean? We gotta lock it down.
Well, that's true. And honestly, it might not happen until, say, if this ever does happen again, it might not happen until that day that it happens again. And if it does, and different people have different kind of options available to them, and they go and decide to do that, then, I mean, unless people are like, you know, actually like full on dead, we might be able to figure out a way like, hey, this worked. Like the cloud came, I hit myself with either the electric shock, maybe the auto injector that would just knock you out, or some sort of EMP thing. If we can get a hold of that, this is the option that worked. If we can come up with something like that, then we can find a way to protect ourselves. And if we can protect ourselves, it might be a good way that we can actually start fighting back against it.
Do you really think this is likely to happen again?
I mean, the truth has been, popping up a lot more recently, so definitely possible.
Yeah. And I mean, you were there when with the whole prison thing that happened, when I got that message, and then when the power went flickering and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it might not be the same thing, but it might be. It's just, it's options. Because if you just sit back and do nothing, then you're not going to have any options for yourself available, and then you'll just let things kind of happen to yourself. But if people are proactive and they come up with different options, there's going to be a chance that one of those things might work. Not saying any of them will, but it's still a chance, and chance is better than nothing.
Now listen, I'm not gonna say I'm in the criminal underworld, but let's just say I was. Has anyone tried to break into these, like, the little things on top of the mountain you were telling me about? Could they be like weather devices?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you tried to hit it with a little pin cracker or anything? So just busting them up? I mean, it seems like you guys have started with busting them up, and that don't work too well because they come and fix them, right?
Yeah.
Have we tried to break into it? Have we
No.
done it?
I have a pin cracker. It's really good.
That's what I'm saying. It's worth the try. Something.
That is true.
It's either that or we smash it with the bat and they'll just come back and put a new one up. So
Unless those devices are used for something else, or maybe they're being placed to kind of stop something in the future. But I don't think the cloud can go underground. Maybe I'll just fucking hide underground when this happens.
Well, I mean, they can go inside buildings because, like I said, there was a bunch of DOC and inmates that were inside the cafeteria when they were
for real,
and they were grabbed from there.
I don't
they
think
went
they look in the
inside
tunnels.
PD. They went everywhere.
I mean,
actually,
cloud, it's just like a bunch of water and air floating around. So
I mean, could be anything, but actually something that you had said as well when you said like beating the crap out of it to break it and it gets replaced. If you go and break it and you have people kind of watching, you might be able to catch the people who are who go and replace it type thing as well. And whether you're just grabbing images of them, or I mean, not saying that people should do this because I'm not, criminal type stuff, but if people get grabbed and questioned and stuff like that, you never know.
The sacrificial lamb.
I think it'd be worth it to get a pin cracker and get myself a little multifunction device, and I'll go check it out. But unfortunately, I don't really get Ruby anymore. Oh, I have enough. All right, never mind.
There's plenty of people that sell it also.
True. Well, I need to get like 10 more, but yeah.
And I'm sure everyone knows someone that knows someone. Because I mean, even me as the former DOC, like I have enough people that I'm pretty comfortable with that. If I wanted some or needed some, they'd be able to get me some pretty easy.
So where's all this like mostly located at? Do we have like a central area where we can hang out?
Grapeseed.
Grapeseed.
No, there are several. I noticed one months ago. We did like a month ago up on the hillside by Kaiju, but now there's another one in Grapeseed. I don't know where the other ones are. One by Humane Labs, but that's just a circular device. The box on Mount Gordo, which is flashing red light. I mean, yeah, the multifunction tool is great. It's done so much. You can break into cash registers with that. You can break into security of ATMs.
What I'm saying, it should be able to hit a little box, especially if the box is just putting out a weather signal or something like that.
Okay.
What about the thing at the satellite dish? Is it able to break into something like that as well, or like say a PD
locked
building
door?
or anything like that?
Might be. I mean, it would be worth bringing it around.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
do know that there's a new lock person, Knox locks. And the unfortunate thing is they're really skilled at door locks. And if the wrong people find that out, there are maybe some doors they could help unlock.
Actually, you know what? That's true. He called me up a couple weeks ago when I was on duty, and he was saying, and he was actually trying to do something to get the all the stuff. What was the thing that he said? It was something along the lines of being able to lock and unlock doors even when you're not near the door itself.
Like remote unlock.
Yeah, remote unlock from like you can
Mhm.
be somewhere else in the state and still be able to unlock a specific door.
Nice. There is a door in the city by strange ways, I think, inside a garage that has a really, really intricate diamond like code lock on it. You go in the elevator. Upstairs is like 3 like cameras rotating around and like a weird device on the wall with like numbers, kind of like a phone. I don't know what that is either.
Did we know
Could
in this
just
last
be a
the
headquarters or
last
something.
big FIB thing where they like had a giant shootout and such with them? Did anyone like get into the building to look around, or did it kind of stop like just out on the front lawn? Like, how did that go down? Because I know they got subfloors in there, but you know, I just ain't got the elevator code. I figured there's a special little elevator up in that building somewhere, but I just ain't been able to get deep enough to find it.
Where was that? Sorry.
Apparently the FIB, they had a giant shootout or something, some odd. I was just hoping, you know, maybe one of us freaks snuck in and got down in there.
Oh, you
Oh,
mean
that
like
was
the
in the actual
building?
FIB building.
Yeah, the actual bit.
Yeah.
I've only went up the building.
I was doing some exploring when I first moved to the state, and you guys know that the huge power and water building that as soon as you enter the city, going down the highway, when you're going from Sandy down into the city,
Huge
there,
water.
it's a power and water building. But
It's
if you
like near the highway patrol building.
yeah, one sec, it's
Well, actually, I think it's replaced, or the highway patrol might have replaced it. Honestly.
okay, because I remember I went and took a peek in there, and there's just a shit ton of like transformer stations inside there.
Oh wait, no, you're talking on the other side, like
It's like
kinda
right across the
from
high
casino.
Yeah, right across the highway from the casino.
Yeah. Okay.
So like in the city.
Yeah, like just inside the city. I mean, that's definitely
Well,
true. I mean,
yeah,
that
the FIB is not smart enough to do anything. So yeah, no, I agree with that.
but also remember what someone said last time in last week, what the FIB did when they were on the island.
No, refresh my memory.
It was where I guess some people were looking for help from them. They told people to pretty much like fuck off, get away from them. They stuck to themselves and kind of ran off and did their own thing. Don't know what it was. The people, I don't think the people ever saw them again. But yeah, and again, that could be nothing. That could just be a coincidence. But yeah, it's it's one of those things.
Just gonna be in my head a couple minutes.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think Gordo's definitely up there on weird shit because they got so much shit over there, right? They got humane, they got that weird ass police polka dock that's just in an abandoned part of town, but the cops always show up if there's anything weird going on down there. They're very suspicious of the place.
Hello.
Right there by the lighthouse. I think that they're running just weird shit out there. Right off an empty coast, there ain't no docks nearby. You know, who would be there to watch them?
Said where? Gordo?
Yeah, right there next to Gordo. It has humane right there. Grapeseed's not too far down the road. It'd be the perfect place to test, you know, nice little quiet town. You want to test something weird, that's probably it. That's all I think.
No, nothing that sticks out, really.
'Cause if you're saying all the weird stuff's happening in Grapeseed, it would just make sense that, you know, Gordo's right across the road.
Are you talking like the end of Catfish Trail? Like that boat dock?
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. They got a private dock down there that's just for police. Yeah, at the end of Catfish View. Yep.
Yeah.
but other things have happened down there. People were
Oh.
attacked there.
Here,
But, I
here's
mean, if there's cops that are gonna be there and that was the target, then I mean, obviously they're gonna probably target that spot, I would assume.
here's one kind of thought as well. Do you guys think that for this kind of stuff, that it's people who actually live in the state that are doing these kind of things? Because I'm not gonna lie, people in the state have a hard time keeping a fucking secret. So
I do have reason to believe there are people among us that are part of the truth, yes.
okay, because it's one of those things. Like even just sitting in the prison, like I've heard so much shit from different people. It's like secrets are like people just. It's like a leaky ship. People are always just kind of spouting stuff off, either whether they're just proud or they're just like, or maybe they're just spreading rumors and stuff like that. But it's like it's almost one of those things where it's. I honestly almost find it hard to believe that it would be anyone possibly in the state actually doing anything, unless there's people that can actually keep a secret.
I mean, listen, to be fair, most of the prisoners you're probably talking with are just super proud criminals. You know what I mean? I feel like there's plenty of people who keep secrets.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Especially if you just don't really talk to no one. You know? Less friends, less secrets.
True. Although, I mean, like I was saying last week too, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's like these things are probably hard as well because guarantee you someone who has probably been within the group at some point in time is, probably also either working for said people if they are actually around, or because I mean, it's not like this is a secret kind of meeting as well. It's like, I mean, it's very well advertised, and I'm not gonna lie, if I was part of this group, I would want to be listening in and find out. Or I mean, hell, or maybe there's, I don't know, a fucking listening device or something, or like the camera that's inside of there, if it was recording or anything.
Yeah, I don't trust. Like, I know it's not hooked up to anything, but I guess the guy, I don't know. Like, we were talking about having like code words or ways to talk about moving locations or things like that. Like, of course, people are gonna have their nose in this. Like, if there's a chance it could be anything, like especially with all the attacks going on lately, that anyone here might be involved in that. People got to be looking into that.
I mean, I think another thing that just kind of came to my mind is that, like, you know, with the idea that, like, you know, they've got stuff that can, you know, knock you out. What if they just have like a bunch of unwilling participants as well? Like, you know, they just kind of take over some people to do their bidding for like the, you know, bunny mass shit.
I don't know. If they stuck y'all on an island and the whole goal was for you to die anyways, I feel like they would probably go do that themselves. They probably get the rocks off on it, buddy. You know?
I mean, I'm not
A to
saying
B.
it's not possible that they're like fully willing participants. I'm just saying that you know, if they have the technology, the, you know, the willpower to do the island in the first place, it's not entirely, you know, out of the question that they're, you know, also just, you know, having unwilling participants kind of involved.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say so much as unwilling as they probably just paid them $1,000. You know, I see the blocks advertise on the stupid ass thing all the time, directory saying $50 and we'll do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's not hard to get
Oh
a
my
criminal
god,
to move.
the truth is the blocks? What?
Well, no, it's not the blocks, but them fuckers will do anything for $50. So,
Yeah.
you know, if they want someone kidnapped, imagine if they gave them $1,000, they'd probably kidnap everyone.
I think their rule is they only take $50. Like that's their rule.
There you go. It's cheaper too. Cheap labor.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap and efficient. Because I have seen them in work and they do their work well. It's just an idea, you know. As much as I'd like to say they're unwilling, I feel like it's very easy to pay someone a little bit of cash and they'll go do whatever you want.
Yeah, but like okay, here's my thing, right? If you participated in the truth stuff unwillingly, right? You probably wouldn't have the memories to talk about it right now, right? Like that's my thought process.
Or they have something hanging over your head.
Right, exactly.
Because like
And
maybe
shoot,
it's not
even
maybe
if
it's not
you-
money. Maybe it's
if you-
like information on you that they have about you. They're like, listen,
well,
if
the
you
fact
if
that
you go
you
out,
were involved, right? Like that
Yeah.
that involvement alone would be like heavy blackmail.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we're not talking about terrible criminals anymore because they don't give a fuck about what kind of charge they're going to get, you know?
But it might also be retaliation from other people in the state, like, oh, you were a part of this, you did this, and then they could be like hunted down by other people.
Yeah, that is true. There's some upset people.
So they would probably want to keep their mouth closed as it was.
Yeah.
Listen, I know this. Way long ago, my dumb ass woke up with a shaved head. And I don't know what that was about, but it happened. It took 2 damn weeks to get this shit going back out. Now, it could be my own fault because I'm kind of a drifter and I sleep on benches and shit, but so they might have got me while I was out in the open.
It could have just been someone that thought it would be a funny prank, to be honest.
That's not
I
very
really
funny,
didn't
Frank.
like your hair.
I mean,
it
not
could
funny to you, but I mean, you know, maybe to them.
Listen, it was worth mentioning. It could have been an epidemic, and it was just it quietly affected me. I didn't know.
No, we've had a problem of too much hair with the goop recently. That, you know, that's been the epidemic recently.
Was anyone at the late night meeting a couple nights ago?
Yep.
Anything interesting kind of pop up from that at all that we haven't talked about, or?
I was not at any other meeting, so I don't know. I think
I think we
gave
did get some new
decent
people
amount out.
at least. I think I really got to start taking notes of these things. Not really. Oh, our IAA guys were there and then got called out on that.
Yeah, they just happened to be at a restaurant beforehand, and I was also at that restaurant, and they were dressed up as IAA agents at the time. And then they showed up to here, and they were like, nah, those definitely clones. There's clones, guys. No, but they really, the one agent really confused me. I think he may have confirmed they have an alien that they're working on.
Oh.
He really, it was an odd denial that no one asked about, and he just kind of just said it.
Okay, what did he say?
I'm trying to remember how he worded it, but he was just like, because I think the topic of aliens came up, and he was just like, we definitely don't, we would definitely not have something in our basement where we're experimenting on.
I'm
I
telling
know,
you,
he was
I've
probably
seen the
just messing with you.
subfloors on the elevator buttons. I just they had a key on
No,
it.
but
so I
the thing
couldn't hit
is,
the button.
this guy repeatedly did this, where he would hide a truth in like every like weird thing he did. I don't know what it was, but that man just kept randomly giving away secrets.
Do you think it was like fake though? You know,
No,
was he
no,
kinda
I
like,
think
oh,
he
yeah,
was
the
just
guy?
dumb.
Well, yeah. If the record holds, you know, some of them ain't too smart.
Like it was a consistent, like repeated offense of just not hiding secrets well. And the other IA agent kept scowling at him after he said each thing, just reinforcing that it was definitely true and he did not want that out there.
You ever been to the front of that building? Way back, they had a bunch of fucking big ass military crates and shit out there. You know what I mean? They were definitely moving some crazy shit up in there. I might even still have that photo of that. Oh, the crates are still there. See, this one knows what I'm talking about. It's like military crates too. These ain't no, you know, civilian ass fucking you're moving in quiet shit. It looks scary, you know. It looked like it would hold a fucking something important.
Oh, you have a good one. See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.
No, that guy who was like spilling secrets, like maybe he's just been told a lot of bullshit and he just keeps spilling that, but he doesn't really know what he's talking about.
But there would be no reason for the other guy to scowl at him.
Yeah, but maybe he doesn't want someone to break it to him that he's being lied to.
No, but like okay. There's a difference between like, I don't know, disappointed but like more like you know, more like what the fuck, don't tell them that sort of deal.
Yeah, actually, it could be. You know, I had heard sometimes the government or just, you know, or like stuff with like Air Force guys, they'll like haze people and they'll like pretend that there's like some secret alien investigation or like task force, and they'll give them a fake briefing on it, and then they'll like use it as either a joke or they'll have it as a loyalty test. So they say, oh well, if they leak it to someone, then they're obviously not loyal.
But like there's also like just on random like games online, apparently like government officials just randomly drop shit.
I mean, not gonna lie, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Some people can't handle the pressure, especially if you're holding aliens. You know, imagine if you knew and no one else here knew, but you wanted to tell them because you felt bad. You'd be like, well, yeah, we got something down in the basement. It's something weird.
And some
about
people
the
like being
age?
the center of attention too. Like, oh, hey, I heard, I know this thing. Hey, do you want to hear it? Come over here. I'll tell you all about it. Just so people can be like, oh my God, I heard this from this person.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they put a plant, and they gave us false information. They probably sent us on a goose chase.
Yeah, I mean, they could also make up these stories just to muddy the waters. Get people thinking, oh, they've got aliens, when really it's like some other secret government technology going on.
I mean, again, it's more the reaction of the other IA agent, but also they were not IA agents because they kept insisting they weren't.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And they also did not know each other, but they also loved each other. But no, they also hated each other. I don't know. They were really not good at like improv at all.
Or they just wanted to appear bad at it.
Maybe, but like they really were not. They were doing a bad job either way.
That's how maybe they were just really good at drawing attention to themselves and drawing attention away from the real agent.
I mean, anything's possible. Anyways, I need to get going. Fucking great talk again today. I can't wait for next week. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Yes, this has all been very important. So Grapeseed's kind of like the area that we want to keep an eye on.
It's a
right
hub.
now.
It's always a hub of strange things happening, and it always has been. Considering I was in an MC there, I saw shit from the longest of times ago. Military craft over the bunkers and everything. I've seen so many things at Grapeseed. And it doesn't happen down in the city. Not much happens down there. It's weird.
Yeah, it's mostly only
all in
been
the county.
poop here.
Yeah, Grapeseed, Sandy Shores, the coastlines.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone been watching the coastline since all this cloud shit's been happening? The coastline's been weird? Anything happening out there? Shipwrecks? Anything like that?
I think there was something about pirates and like just a ship, but that's all I've heard.
That's what I was wondering about Polito. I'm sure that things happen. Just need to set people up that can talk to people and get information. People that Osiris might trust. Anybody here know anybody in Osiris or part of Osiris?
Nope.
Or lives
I got
there?
a ride one time from them when I was walking my ass down Great Ocean, but that's about it.
Yeah. Osiris is the only group of people that doesn't talk about things that happened to them. And a lot happened to them. So it would be very interesting to get information. About who?
Q. Like they were protesting in front of the hospital with documentation, investigate that Quimby is a lizard or a clone.
I mean, is there any reason why they would be doing that?
It was, I don't know. They're a bit silly sometimes. They like to do these like bits, but I thought it was one of their bits. But some of the information makes sense on what they were sharing.
I mean, they're pretty, they're pretty straightforward about their community, what they like and what they don't like coming in and out. I remember during that serial killer case, they're going to put the portrait up of the serial killer in the Toledo courthouse, and they raised hell about that. They were not happy. The whole courtroom that day wasn't happy, but, I mean, I'm more than willing to move up that way and see if I could talk to one of them. But I've never had really interactions with the Reapers that I know of, and some,
Yeah.
but not so much Osiris. They kind of keep themselves up there. But I'll definitely be out in these mountains looking around at the clouds, fucking all kinds of crazy shit going on. So when you see this cloud, because I never seen the cloud, do you know this is a fucking cloud? Like, what are we talking about? Like, is it a big ass fucking cloud? Is it a tiny little cloud?
People had pictures that they shared earlier.
Here,
Does
I'll
anybody...
show you.
Yeah.
It's a very distinct cloud, very
Okay,
compressed.
This is a lot about Q. Is this like actually accurate?
Yeah, for the most part, everything I've tracked is accurate. I've heard that they had a heart transplant and that it is her original heart. I've spoken to Q, but
I mean, that does seem odd.
Of course it's odd. But somebody pointed out that in order to clone someone, you might need a lot of their DNA. So like maybe that's why her arm is gone and she has been cloned. I heard about Drake Hallow having clones, and some of them are buried and burned.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Jerry was on the list of people on like the answers, right?
Yep. Yep. He also is the one that drives a Cybertruck that does weird things.
He tries to give that away.
So did I ever hear one of you guys earlier say that you were a survivor of that island thing?
I don't think anyone said they survived it.
I thought someone said they went.
Yeah, I think that was...
Went and survived are different things, so a lot of people died. Yeah.
Well, I guess they're technically living now, so...
Yeah, you live the telltale, A bad DMT trip can still make you think you were there, That PTSD still be real. I was just gonna ask, like, what was it set up? Was it themed? Did it look like they had set up like a whole event for these people, or was it just like on the fly? Did they just dump them and say, "All right, here you go"? Matter of fact, there's just gotta be like some weird rich people somewhere that likes doing this stuff, You guys know anyone that's into like really weird shit? They ever ask you anything like just out of the ordinary? Do you want to go deep sea fishing? Bring you ain't never fished, and they're trying to bring you out in the deep sea, anything like that?
No.
It's gotta be someone we know, I'm telling you, it's probably. I know old boy didn't have faith in people keeping secrets, but I feel like plenty of people keep plenty of deep secrets. So.
Mm-hmm. Also, Busher guy, was that you that called me last night during karaoke?
What?
Did you call me yesterday? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hope that went well.
Yeah, it was fun. That's fun.
Nice.
I was trying to remember your number because I wanted to ask you about something later too. But I didn't know if it's the one I just called or if it was a different one.
Yeah, no. I saw you in the directory, and I was like, you know, I might as well give you a call.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a really sharp mind. It's a good thing though, for real. But I just don't want to call back the wrong number.
Yeah, no, I'm a former judge and lawyer, so I have a mind of just trying to, understand a lot of things.
Makes sense. Remind to give me a ring whenever you get a chance. I'll save your number.
All right.
Or I can give you my burner. Either way.
Let me see. I think I could just send you a not, incriminating text.
Not incriminating.
Well, I mean, like I was asking questions last night about like things to look for. So I was that I felt
could just say
it's not
hi or something.
incriminating, but it's it's still a paper trail of stuff I'm looking for.
Yeah, well. I do think the information we collect is important, and one day we all may need to lean on each other. So, keep it up.
What about them weird boxes like out on them trails up near Sandy? Have you seen them before?
What? Bikes?
Boxes. There's like
boxes.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Why are they weird?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, they're just placed in odd places.
How many are there?
Well, there's only ever one, but there's like I've found 3 so far.
You left a letter in one once. A note, maybe. Are you talking about like Ratton Canyon or the Cassie Trail area?
In the valley over by Grapeseed, it's good hunting spots right there next to the where it becomes a reserved hunting. I'm sorry, that's the way I know how to explain it.
Oh, what kind of bucks?
Give me 1 second. I'm getting the photo for you.
Ooh, okay.
Is there any food or anything?
I've got some if you need a meal.
I figured that might be an issue. Damn.
Is there a place we can call to have delivered?
Probably.
I do have an extra sandwich if you need it.
Yeah, I've got some spare as well.
So it's like boxes.
Yeah, I definitely need food and drink.
Alright, let me give you some.
Wait, could you reshare that? I lost it.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, I thought I'd get extra because I thought someone might get hungry here.
Now this one, like if you're driving down the road, going down the valley towards the ocean, coming from Sandy, in that little, hold on, let me find the
Yeah.
Does anybody have any extra for my friend here?
I'm just gonna call Pork House. They deliver.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, like right around Cassidy Trail. That would be where that box is. And if you're going down Cassidy Trail and you just look across the
who
river.
needs food?
My friend here to the left.
Alright.
Sure.
There you go. Oh, I think it fell on the floor.
But there's also like on them boxes. There's also more of them. Like across from the Blackbird, there's a blue light on the side of a building, and under it is a bunch of boxes as well. So there's been shit they moving around.
All right, place an order. My phone's bugging. Oh, damn it. Hello.
Hey, alien guy. What's your name? Terry, was it?
Mm-hmm. Terry Baggins.
Okay. Yeah. Have you actually seen any UFOs around here?
No. So a lot of what I've saw is just like weird shit. You know, I document shit, and I used to post a bunch of it on Twinsta, but you know, shit happens. Yeah, I was, I was chasing conspiracies, and then I'm not gonna lie to you, the cops fucked me over a little bit, so I started conspiratorial them about them, and it's just... But as far as UFOs go, I'd say the weirdest shit I ever saw. I was out there in Gordo fishing, and there was like in the mountains, for some reason, the cops were driving up over the hill, and there was like 4 to 5 of them. I don't think they weren't chasing nothing. You could just tell they had like it wasn't the lights where they're like they got the sirens on them, but it's just like the lights. Oh, race.
Yeah.
What a bozo. Oh wow, a whole row of bozos. They all wrecked. Wow. Anyways, yeah, I think it was just like they could have been looking for someone. Someone could have shot. I don't know what the stipulations was, but that was like the weirdest shit. And I find all kinds of weird shit up on Gordo. The stupid ass. There's like a mine shaft up there that's shut down.
Yeah.
Like an old abandoned one. I couldn't get into. Like I said, with the police shit, they got that up there. They got the humane labs right there, so it's like the perfect cover story to run it back into the mountains where no one goes. I got a bunch of weird shit up there, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Gordo.
like a drug table at that lake.
Telling you, yeah. Gordo is something weird going on up there.
Mm-hmm.
And with what she was telling me that, you know, it all coincides with grapeseed, it kind of makes sense. Because, like I was saying, right across the river, road, whatever it be. I just think if they ran it over by, if they ran whatever the truth seekers or, you know, whatever organization this is, if they were going to run it, they wouldn't do it where no one could see it until they perfected it. You know what I mean? Like the cloud thing, that was probably just a test. That was just to see if we could.
I mean, they did.
Well, yeah. It worked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't, some people die. It is what it is. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I think they'd be more likely to hide way out here in no man's land.
I don't know. Like I said, I think that it's more likely that you know, they wear masks when they're doing stuff, and then they unmask and just, you know, are among us.
Not sure if this is really conspiracy related, but does anyone know what happened to the prison the other day when there was like explosions and RPGs and stuff? I mean, they said it was something about a rogue member of the military, but yeah, I'm not sure if there was more to it.
Didn't know that
Oh,
happened.
that sucks. But we had somebody from DOC here. Yeah, they could have probably answered that.
Yeah, well, I'm from DOC as well, but it all happened before I went on duty. I just saw there was like stuff on Twinster about it. People were posting pictures and saying, stay away from the prison, and then, okay, it's all clear now.
No reports or anything? Pretty interesting.
Was
You guys
FIB
don't
responsible
talk
for
to each other?
investigating?
I have no idea.
Someone with an RPG is blowing up people at the prison. 07 cops. Oh, okay. Stay away from the prison unless you want to be blown to pieces. Was this 1 day ago?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was yesterday?
Oh, yeah. At 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. PDT, Pacific, it says. I love the timestamp thing on Twins. That's so nice. What the fuck?
Sometimes the communication in government departments is really shit. Sometimes I don't get told anything.
Just awful.
It's quite frustrating.
Yeah, you should probably ask somebody that you work with then.
I don't know.
I wonder if it had anything to do with what happened at the FIB building.
Right, when did that happen?
Yesterday.
Oh, sorry,
okay.
it's not here.
Maybe it was like a series of attacks.
Let me know when it is here.
Yeah.
That's why I was hoping someone got down into that subfloor during that attack at the FIB building, but I'm telling you, I know that they probably aren't the organization, right? But it would make sense if you got someone high up in that bitch that work for you. You own the organization without having everyone work for you, you know?
I mean, again, they're responsible for investigating mostly the truth stuff, which makes it just they're a perfect pawn to not accomplish anything.
Exactly. Well, guess what we found? Whole lot of nothing.
I used to sell drugs in the trailer park and the hippie camp area, and one time this dude came in, and it was really awkward, and in the shed, and he said, "Oh, I guess I'll find somewhere else to make my bombs or something," and then he left.
What?
Yeah.
Just like she
I have a
did,
picture of
dude.
him.
Just dropped that knowledge on us and then left.
Yeah, actually, I feel like I might need to wrap this up soon, but yeah, let me get the food.
But yeah, I mean, I would not be surprised. You know, you get one judge, one high up FIB, one high up IAA, and then like a sergeant or three out of the police force, and you got yourself a little armada there. You know what I mean? You get everyone under them fall in line.
I mean, to be fair, it does sound like multiple people have, like, high up have been, like, attempted to be drugged by the truth lately, so. Even including the sheriff apparently trying to drug Mercy.
Well, listen, and here's the thing, though. If they're showing up in these uniforms and you guys are saying they're pretty professional, that's what I'm gathering. Like, they knock you out cold, you don't even know it. They grab you. They're all suited and shit. They don't really panic or reveal who they are. That's professional. You know, so most people, if you get I don't know. I've been kidnapped enough times to do for someone
I
else
am
to
so sorry.
grab a store to know
so
that
Yeah.
it's just like it. You know, there's a difference between a rookie that's kidnapping someone and a professional that kidnaps someone. I feel like there's like a different kind of panic, you know, maybe names get revealed, shit like that. But if these
Whoever's
people are
hungry can grab food
taking
from the
everyone
trunk
without
over there,
revealing
please. I
shit,
can't carry it all. Plenty of food if you need it.
I might grab some.
Nom nom
Thanks.
nom. Yeah, of course. Let me get mine to tea real quick.
Hi.
Hello. You're having a small party over here.
It's a conspiracy club made up.
I see, I see.
Yeah, the great conspiracies of the world, you know. All right, I'll grab whatever's left if there's anything. Oh,
I don't know
a
if there
race
is anything.
happening. Oh, perfect.
I'm having trouble seeing.
Oh wait, there is. I can grab it for you.
Thanks.
There should be one more in there too. I'm gonna grab it.
There's one more.
You got this as well, or? Your eyes getting kind of blurry up here. I know it's real dry.
But, I'm struggling to.
It's okay.
see.
I'll just set it over. Sorry about this.
No worries.
I'll set it over here. Oh, it's on the ledge right here. Hold on. Alright, I got it all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you see this? Oh no, my food! Here.
Not sure. For some reason, I just really don't want to take your food.
It's okay. We have a box over here on the counter. I can put it in too.
Right.
that's the case.
Yep.
Damn it. Hold on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
I need
surprised
to
if I
take a nap or
kidnapping them, drugging them, and showing them like island trials or some fucked up thing. And it's like
Maybe.
you either help us or you participate in that. You know.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
There you go. I put some in there.
Huh. Yeah, I do need a nap.
I don't know. Like I said, I think that's my worry is if
Maybe.
they're targeting high-end officials and those high-end officials are under their thumb, it'll make it a lot harder for everybody.
Ah, I see it now.
I mean, it makes our job impossible. How do you dig up dirt about the, chief of police or who, whatnot? It's gonna be way harder than just some shadow faction, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, it's also like, if they're an unwilling participant. It's not like we could even stop them really without harming them. And then, like, you know, it's one thing to hurt, you know, people with class 2s that are, you know, inherently bad and are trying to, like, do this shit. But, like, you know, people that you trust, having to try to, like, deal with them just because of the, like, they're under the thumb, you know, that'd be a lot harder.
Yeah, there's more food in the basket on the table, by the way, if someone needs that.
I guess it couldn't hurt to have a little bit.
I mean, I don't know. If y'all got some connections to, you know, spend in the Judge Society or high up at least anywhere, I would spend them now. See if we could pull anyone towards our side before, you know, the truth fuckers get them. If they'd be willing to, because if you can get, the only way that you're going to be able to fight high up power like that is with more high up power, you know? Little old Terry Baggins, he could sit there and scream outside the courthouse, but he ain't going to get nothing done.
I met a judge the other day at the Yellow Jack karaoke night. I think her name was like Sati.
I'm pretty good friends with both the deputy mayors, I would say. I wouldn't say friends. We're acquaintances, right? Joey and Adam, I can talk to them and see if they've noticed anything weird going on throughout there. But Joey might just call me a conspiracy nut and write me off, so... Do we have like a list of names that we would suspect high-ups to be guilty or what? Do you see anyone moving weird? A part of too many organizations?
I mean, the only person that I've heard is the sheriff. That's about it.
Do you know if the sheriff has any connections? You know, best friends with the judge, best friends with the prosecutors, or, you know?
No idea.
Well, I guess I am.
Hey. How's it going?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all been very informative, though. I will take this to heart, and I guess we'll keep an eye on the sheriff. If anyone else, you know, see someone we should keep an eye on, let me know. I'll do that, too.
Yeah.
I got no problem, you know, putting on some old dirty clothes and pretending to be a bum and crawling through the mud to get a job done, so... I'll be around. You just hit me up, alright? I'm out of here. Stay conspiratorial, y'all.
All right.
And
nice
see ya.
to meet you.
Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. I'm probably gonna head out soon. Yeah, we did. It's more important that we're just out there, actually.
Yeah.
You know, living our best lives, but also keeping our eyes out open.
Yeah.
Trying, you know, find people who were involved as well. It is a sensitive subject for people, but a lot of people might be willing to talk about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could always try ask people who come through the prison about it. People usually like to have a chat when they're in there.
Do you still need food, by the way? Are you good?
Yeah,
Anyone
I'm
need
good
food?
now.
I think I'm
Okay.
all good.
Sweet. Sweet tea. Oh, I forgot to drink my tea. Mm. Numb.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out, but it was a good, interaction. And,
Just be careful
Getting to
about who
learn.
you do talk to. Although
yeah,
a
no,
lot of
I
people
do
are way
keep
more
it
afraid
down.
of this, and they know
Mhm.
more about it than we do.
Oh no, I know there was definitely somebody I talked to that was withholding way too much information, but it is what it is.
You gotta hold it close to yourself, you know.
Well, like I said, I'm of the belief the more we get this out there, the more likely someone can come up with a solution.
Yeah. Also, if you ever see anything related to like a sunflower or flower, let me know, please. I've been
I
on the
mean, I
hunt
know
for
a
sunflowers.
sunflower is in the prison.
I've heard about them. Yeah. No, not that. Not that sunflower.
Oh, you
There's
mean like
some
a
photos
actual
of them.
sunflower?
Like a flower.
Okay.
Actual flower, huh? I'm wondering if
Yeah.
you could find them up at the camp. Because they have a
Camp?
whole wall that they have drawn flowers on. So I wonder if there
Oh.
might be some around the camp up there.
Oh, thank you. That's a good idea.
Okay. Well, I think that it is time to head out.
Yeah.
It sure is.
All right.
Nice talking with you all. You all have a good rest of the night.
You too.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Okay. See you next time.
See ya.